Hi, my name is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film, and also proud Phoenix Global Artist Ambassador. Today, I am thrilled to be speaking with a storyteller through music. His name, ALVEE. For more on ALVEE, you can read more about him right below this video, but in the meantime, here is a sneak peek at his latest song, I'm Okay. How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great, and I'm so excited that the audience got a little sneak peek of your amazing talent with your song, I'm Okay. ALVEE, how did you come up with the idea of that song?
Well, I like to call myself a storyteller through music, and the way I go about that is by hearing people's stories and trying to see how I can write a song about that. So there was I put up an ad on Facebook, and the ad said, every ordinary person has an extraordinary story, what's yours? And this woman reached out to me from, I forget where she's from, but she told me her life story, and it was pretty, and honestly anyone's life story is going to be moving, that's just how it is. So I took her life and I wrote a song, and yeah, that's kind of how this song came about.
Wow, that is so amazing, ALVEE. Listen, I want to deep dive into your childhood. Where did you grow up, and when did you realize that you had such an amazing interest in storytelling through music?
Well, I was born in Manhattan. I grew up in Brooklyn. Um, in Brooklyn alone, I've had like 6 different addresses, so I've moved around a lot as a kid.
Where in Brooklyn were you born?
I'm sorry?
Where in Brooklyn were you born?
No, I was born in Manhattan.
Born in Manhattan, sorry. Where in Brooklyn did you grow up?
I grew up in a neighborhood called Kensington.
Yeah, okay. I grew up in Bay Ridge.
No way. Look at that.
And even though I'm in Manhattan now, ALVEE, I can't get Brooklyn away because I have the Brooklyn Bridge there. But this isn't about me, ALVEE. I have to stop making this about me. Back to you.
Brooklynites stick together, man. We stick together. That's how it goes. No, yeah, growing up in New York, I think anyone who's an artist in New York is always fascinated by the 8 million people, There's no shortage of stories. But I think for me, it just came out with it came from movies, I want to say. So me personally, my family comes from a small country called Bangladesh. So, and South Asian media and everything, Bollywood played a huge role. And I think growing up, I had a huge Hollywood and Bollywood influence on me. But I was always fascinated by the way stories were told, and then I discovered an album which changed my life forever. It was called American Idiot by Green Day, and which is a concept album, and I had no idea a story could be told through music. So that's kind of how it all started. And I don't know, every time I pick up my guitar or write a song, I can't help but write a story. And I remember someone once telling me that, hey, ALVEE, you write stories with your music? I'm like, yeah, doesn't everyone do that? And apparently not. So I thought, let me stick with it.
Well, ALVEE, I love it. I mean, being a director myself, I could definitely see through all your songs cinema as well. You can just close your eyes and see the hero or heroine or whoever you want to think is our POV going on this arc of a journey. I'm sure you've been told that before, no?
Yeah, but I think that's my next challenge that I want to take on. I feel like I write a lot of I want to break the stereotype of writing about a hero, and I want to write about a villain.
Yes.
Because why not change things up?
Well, Alvy, let's call a spade a spade. We love the heroes, but come on. The villains and the villainesses, I mean, are our favorite. I mean, you're talking to someone who, growing up while all the kids were watching, Aladdin, Little Mermaid, I wanted to see Sleeping Beauty for that fabulous Maleficent.
That's the way it works. Because truth is, I don't know. I feel like in popular media, everything's portrayed as the point of view of the victim or the hero. But the truth is, we've all got a little bad in us. And I'm not
And by
saying,
the way, is
yeah,
being a villain all that bad?
yeah, well, of course not. So that's probably my next challenge as a musician.
That's amazing. Well, Alvy, look, this has obviously been a trying time for all humans, but especially artists. And this time that we've had 18 months to really look within and really discover and maybe finite and get clear on what our why is. If there was something that you really set into stone more than ever in terms of your why, what is that?
At the end of 2019, I had just finished a DIY tour. It was super small. I got in a little car. It was barely had any cash, and I got back and I was so frustrated with music because art can be a really challenging thing. And then shortly after, the pandemic hit. But I think what hit me with the why was that no matter what, with the whole tour being bad and the whole pandemic shutting everything down, there wasn't a single ounce of me that wanted to quit. I couldn't quit. I couldn't give up because without it, everything else just seemed kind of useless. Like, what is there? I could do a regular job. I could do this and I can make money, but it's not about the money, man. It's more about how you feel when you're playing that music, when you're playing that song. It's not about the 100 million people. It's about those zeros and the ones.
Ooh, a memoir title, Alvy.
There
But the
we go.
zeros and the ones. Ooh, I love that. Well, listen, Alvy, I could speak with you forever, but before we go, I want to let the audience know for more on the amazing Alvy. You can read more about him right below this video. Alvy, what do you want to leave our audience with? I want, especially the kids out there, looking to pursue the arts. What would you say to them?
Literally, what I started in the beginning was saying that every ordinary person has an extraordinary story, and tell yours.
Amen, Alvy. Well, Alvy, thank you so much for your time today. Really, thank you.
Of course, Will, and hopefully we stay in touch.
Absolutely, we will.
All right. Thank you so much, Will.